Hey guys, ebomey here, and we're in the kitchen with Mrs. ebomey. Say hi, Mrs. ebomey.
Hello.
I've had several people ask about cooking videos, and in this house, we basically cook about 50-50. I've got things that I make, and she's got things that she makes, and thought there's a couple things that she has in her arsenal that might come in handy for some of you guys, because they're a combination of fast to make, but yet very tasty. And tonight we're going to be looking at fast spaghetti sauce.
It's called the Quickie.
If it really turns into that, this might be a really short video.
That's funny. I didn't name it that. Just for the record.
I could go for a quickie.
Okay. Done.
Well, that was good for me. I'll be outside having a cigarette.
Okay, I'll be having a drink. Okay, so to get things started, I've got my pot of water starting to boil. You're going to need for this recipe, of course, some spaghetti. Your choice of what kind. You're also going to need some extra virgin olive oil. You'll need 1 can of tomato paste, again your choice, and a can of either diced or crushed tomatoes, 28 ounces, and some chopped fresh bay leaf. If you can't find fresh in your store, I said you could use some dry basil. And that's about 2 teaspoons worth. But you can do it again to taste. Some people like a little bit more, some people like a little bit less. So while we got our water started for our spaghetti, I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the frying pan. And what you want to do is get this heated up nicely. I don't particularly care for your electric. I wish I had gas, but that's another story.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and just so that he knows, this is a special video for what's that guy's name?
I don't know. You're supposed to know. You're the gun person. You.
Not his channel, his actual name.
Who?
That you're making this for.
Oh, this came out of a recipe book.
No, who are you making it for?
What do you mean, who am I making it for?
For God's sakes. Are you making this for Ben?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you won't be ass hurt. Are they gonna die?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think it was going to heat up that quickly because you got me distracted.
Distracted? I just shit myself, for God's sakes.
Oh, please.
That was scary.
Oh, please. You stir this in, get this heated up pretty good. Minus the mess because I'm just a sloppy cook.
Do you ever actually take anything that you read in a cookbook and leave it alone, or do you mess with everything you?
I mess with everything.
So like the.
At this point, I like to put in a little ground pepper.
Hey, have you ever heard of Philadelphia?
Philadelphia?
Yeah. No. Ever heard of
Touch of oregano?
Ever heard of Pete?
Yes, I've heard of Pete. He's the one that happens to like the Philadelphia Flyers.
Yeah.
Personally,
See,
the Rangers are better.
Yeah. Oh, what was that?
I said personally, the New York Rangers are better.
Oh. See, Pete. At least my woman knows who the hell you are.
Now everything's nice and warm. You want to go ahead and put your can of tomato paste in there. Make sure to get this stirred in really well. Last time when I made this, I made it with the diced rather than the crushed, but I'm liking the consistency and the texture of the crushed much better than the diced. I guess it's just personal preference.
making a mess.
I know. I hate this stove. And then basically you just kind of let that simmer for about 10 minutes or so. In the meantime, you can go ahead and put in some breadsticks, which we did, which they're in the oven as we speak. Thank you, Vanna.
Breadsticks.
I'm gonna open up my spaghetti because my water is almost ready. And to cook pasta takes about 8 minutes for it to be al dente.
El dente? What the hell does that mean?
It means that it's cooked just right, not too hard and not too soft.
I'm not sure I like it when my noodle is soft.
I guess that's your problem. I don't have a noodle. I'm not a boy. This is kind of coming to a simmer. So now is a good time to add in your fresh basil or your crushed basil, depending upon what you can get your hands on. I like to put in a little bit more than what they say to put in. Give that a good stir. Let that all blend in together. Turn your heat down to low. Let that simmer for about 10 minutes. And then you should be ready to eat.
Okay, I'm back right off the bat.
Just put it there for a minute. Okay, this has been simmering for about 10 minutes. So it is done. I'm going to remove that from the heat.
Gonna let this
There's
gonna let this breathe a little while. This is a cheers to two good YouTuber friends. First, Mr. D in West Texas. Probably gonna go visit Mr. D someday. And my buddy Dino. You know who Dino is, don't you?
yes, he's the one that gave you the ammunition. Thank you very much.
Dino. So I got a bottle of Barefoot. This one came with a good thing. We'll let that breathe a little while. Okay, where are we on the spaghetti?
Okay, so spaghetti's done. This is the way that my Nona, my grandma, serves her spaghetti. Everybody's got different ways of doing it. Our way is to put it in a bowl and put the sauce in there as well. Put the whole thing in there. Make sure all our burners are off. And just give it a good stir. I can smell the basil already. It smells really, really
Yeah, the basil
good.
looks awesome. This was just a video, so any of you guys that wanted to make up what I can highly recommend is some pretty awesome tasting spaghetti. In what are we at right now? Maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Versus your oh my god.
Okay.
Hello.
So I serve it with a salad,
Alright.
some spaghetti, and a breadstick of your choice, and that's it. Dinner's made. Simple and easy. Anybody can do it. Not a problem. So, this is Mrs. Ebomey saying, enjoy, good night, bon appetit.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Okay, guys, that's the quick spaghetti. If any of you have any questions about it, I'll try my best to answer it. Ooh, red wine. Yummy. I'm gonna go eat. You guys have a good night. Actually, looks pretty damn good.
There you go.
Sweet. Thank you,
Welcome.
Mrs. Ebomey.
Okay.